Okay, hi. I want to talk to you about Israel, land of contradictions, and what we can do. In the first video I made about Israel, land of contradictions, I spoke about animal rights abuse, and I talked about how, as a Jewish state, the term kosher, which means minimizing pain of animals being slaughtered, is being abused and cynically abused by people in authority to approve of animals being shipped. Transported on ships, suffering, and then it's called kosher, but it's not kosher in the true sense of what kosher is, which is supposed to minimize suffering of animals. It actually is a very cruel way of handling animals. But the insensitivity of the religious authorities towards animals is also the insensitivity of the religious authorities towards other human beings who live here. Because on the one hand, Judaism promotes empathy, and as the other religions copied from us, the other monotheistic religions, you're supposed to treat the other person as you want to be treated yourself. This is originally a Jewish saying. And yet, how do we treat other people? So I want to talk about what we can do. I want to participate with as many demonstrations as I can and putting pressure on the Ministry of Agriculture. And I know this is only going to be possible when we change the government, which is ruled by ultra-Orthodox bigots who make up a minority in this country, and yet they have key positions in the ministry, whether it's agriculture or whether it's health. And so, I'm going to try to demonstrate, to make videos, to try to talk about it, to make a change. The other thing is human beings. I complain about communication, people not listening. I think that I myself don't listen enough to other people. And that's a problem I've had for maybe a very long time, since I learned to talk. I like to hear myself talk. People here also really like to talk. They like to hear themselves talk. I've never seen such chatty people. It gives you an illusion of communication, but communication means hearing the other side. And I really want to work on myself to be able to listen better as well. And I think this might be a good place to learn, since I'm surrounded by people that are very much like me. Because in Judaism there's a saying, "Haposel b'mumo poselhu," which means we find faults in other people that are actually in ourselves. So I'm going to try to be more aware of how I interact with human beings, and that's going to mean to really pay attention, not to just talk, but to also to listen. Oh, there's a cute puppy. Oh my God, this cute little thing. And I love dogs, but their communication is much more simple than ours, which is why I'm going to learn from dogs. Look how sweet. But there's still a long way to go for human beings to improve.